Okay, are we on? Yes, we are on. Alrighty. Alrighty. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm your hostess, Mochi, and today, in this video, I will be doing some new character designing for a TV show called Villainous. If you don't know what Villainous is, basically it's basically a TV show about like villains versus superheroes, but the villainous are the good guy, but the villains are the good guys and the good guys are the bad guys. It's kind of like the roles reversed. But I'm creating a new villainous character, like my own little villainous character for an upcoming animation. So, yeah. And I had to look up a lot of videos on like how to draw in villainous style. So there's that. Anyways, I think my character is going to be someone that it's based off of me, but instead of having the down low ponytail, I think I'm gonna have the upward ponytail. Something like that. Oh my gosh. I hear a phone ringing. Anyways, that's gonna be my situation. And yes, I am an artist. Don't mind. So, what I like to do is I erase some excess. It's just a character design so I can kind of know like what my character is going to look like. Okay. So, anyways, a while back, um, I used to be into Villainous, but then I kind of stopped for a long time, and now I'm back into it. And yes, I'm drawing X's for ears, because I'm too lazy to draw ear designs. I'm too lazy to draw ear designs. And I have a paper-like screen protector. Stuff like that. And I've noticed that villainous characters have like really long necks. So there's that. That's what I've noticed. I noticed that villainous characters have very long necks. And here's something else to consider. I can't necessarily when I do my animation, I'm doing like a music video. Oh my gosh. Who was messaging me? I need to see who messaged me. Go away. Go away, please. Anyways. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Villainous. Anywho, my villainous character is gonna be kind of like Miss Heed, but she's gonna be more like a siren, but more like a siren. That's kind of my idea. Hang on. Gotta do something real quick. You may hear noises in the background, but it's fine. There. Anyways. So anyway, that's my situation. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm drawing a villainous character based off a siren. If you don't know what a siren is, it's basically a mermaid. If you've guys seen Ruby Gilman, Teenage Kraken, it's kind of you know that mermaids are like considered like terrible people if you've seen Ruby Gilman. And I highly recommend that movie. It's a DreamWorks movie, so I don't know where you can buy it on Amazon Prime. Or maybe it's free on Amazon Prime. I'm not sure if it's free again. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not really good at drawing like specific character designs, so this is just my style. So, anyways, I just like to erase a lot of excess. Because erasing excess is probably your best bet for prettier art, but this is just a sketch. It's just a sketch. That's why I'm using like a pencil tool. My boyfriend didn't want to join me because he had other things to do, so I'm doing this myself. I'm not mad about it. I'm just like, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. If you got stuff to do around the house, then get that out of the way. Also, did y'all know that drawing is actually a pretty good coping skill? That's a true fact. So, it doesn't matter what you draw or how your art style is, as long as it's art, it's art. Because art is art. Yeah. Gonna make this body a little longer. Because I've noticed that some females in Villainous have like long legs. Also, the guys have long legs. I don't know why. But I'm thinking about like skinny body but thick hips. Because why not? But hey, this is my art style. So, anyways, yeah, that doesn't look thick enough. I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna start over. That just doesn't look good enough. Anyways, I actually know the four main like villains in the series Villainous. They're like Black Hat, Dr. Flug, Dementia, and 505. I haven't seen the show in a while, so I keep forgetting like I saw it I saw some episodes yesterday, but I keep forgetting I keep forgetting about like personality check and what do they do, because that's just how I am. I'm just too lazy to pay attention. Who's like that? Raise your hand. Who else is like that where you're like you know, like you forget easily the next day and you forget most of the details. I'm like that a lot. Oh yeah, and I also got a job, so I'll be going to work tomorrow, so it's not really a brag, but I don't want to be rude to any of you guys, but YouTube, I only do YouTube for fun. I actually have an actual paid job somewhere. I start tomorrow. So I may not be doing as much YouTube as I used to. I may still do live streams, but I hate to say this, but YouTube does not necessarily pay your bills. Well, it can, but you have to build an entire, you have to build an entire community. You have to build, like, a giant community for it to pay your bills. Like, you have to have over 1 million subs, or at least a bazillion subscribers. Million bazillion subscribers, and that's ballpark. And it also depends on how often people donate to you or give you money for doing what you do. That all depends. But for me, I already have a paid job, so you don't need to worry about that. And I recommend that most people get a paid job. I recommend that the mass majority of people should get a paid job, like an engineer or something like that. Because YouTube, it doesn't necessarily count as a job. I mean, it's a good side hustle, but it doesn't count as a job. It literally only counts as a side hustle. Like, for example, I don't think y'all noticed, but if you've seen my Facebook and stuff, I sell on Vinted now. So that's not really a job, but it's more like a side hustle. So I hate to say this, but YouTube's not going to pay your bills. Neither is Vinted, but I have a real paying job. Which I'll be working part-time on it. And yes, I work in store. And yes, I do work in store. I don't work online. I work in store. I know I'm kind of getting off topic, but I'm trying to educate you guys about, like, YouTube's not going to pay your bills unless you build, like, a big following. Unless you build up your community, which could take a couple of years to build up your community. It may take, like, forever to build up your community. And here's something else. You may know a lot of popular YouTubers like Mr. Beast or, I don't know. The most popular gamer on YouTube is PewDiePie at the moment, or McJuggernuggets, or Kid Behind a Camera. They probably have real jobs in real life, but they do YouTube as a side hustle. So just because you see something on the internet doesn't mean it's true. Like, just because someone says Just because someone says that they do YouTube as a job does not really mean it's true, because they may say that YouTube is a job, but in reality, it depends on how many people like watch your videos and if you sign up for ads and stuff. Like, I don't have enough subscribers to sign up for ads, but that's fine because I have a real paying job, like a real in-person paying job. And I'm like, you know what? My real in-person paying job will pay me my fees. Well, not my fees, but more like my real in-person paying job will pay me whatever they pay me. So, and also the thing about a job, like working in person at a job, it also kind of depends on how often you work. How often you work, and depending on what entry level you're in, will also depend on depend on how much money you earn. Guys, don't get mad at me because I'm speaking facts. I'm not speaking point of views, I'm speaking facts. So if you do YouTube as a job, as your main job, that's fine, but when you get older, you got to get yourself a real job. Cuz your parents, if you say something like, "Oh, my parents are going to provide for me." Well, what if they don't? When you turn 18, they have every right to not provide for you anymore. When you turn 18 years old, they have every right to not provide for you anymore. So, because you're an adult now and you're not a minor, so they don't have to give you anything. You can just provide your own stuff. I'm sorry, guys, but this is all kind of true. This is kind of the real world. Like, as soon, some families, when their kid turns like 18 or, 18 years old or 21, then they're out of the house. Then they'll be out of the house and they'll have to figure everything out on their own. So it's kind of sad, but I'm 19 years old. My mom still provides for me. She doesn't have to, but she chooses to. Because I'm an adult. She doesn't have to provide me anything, but she chooses to. She chooses to out of the kindness of her heart. But I also need to learn to provide for myself. That's why I'm getting job training at a job training facility. Well, it's a job, but it's not a real life. I don't think it's a real life job. I think it's a paid job, but it's not really a real well, it's a real job, but it's not necessarily a real like salary pay job. All right. And also consider this. When you get a job, you're going to bump into all kinds of people. Whether that's your employees, your customers, anything, or even your boss or manager. You are going to bump into all kinds of people all over this world. That means some people can be nice, some people can be mean, some people can be a little bossy or snarky, but you shouldn't take it the wrong way. Because this is the real world. You just need to understand the real world because you can't just do YouTube for the rest of your life. Because here's a good scenario. There have been times where video games and YouTube have like shut down temporarily. Like, I don't know if y'all remember all those times that YouTube has been disabled, or Roblox shut down because of that one video game. Yes, that can happen. But yes, that can happen. Like, what if it happens to all social media sources? Then how you gonna make money? Then how you gonna make money? Cause I'm just saying that the internet can't be your babysitter. Can't be your mama, can't be your daddy, can't be your grandma or your grandpa. Well, yeah. I mean, it's good to know about like to use the internet, but it's not necessarily as good as like using real life stuff. Like for example, like what if you need to grow your own food? Like you need to know how to do that. Like paper books are still out there to this day. Like they don't just make ebooks, they also make paper books. But either way, you just need to learn to use the internet. I mean, not the internet. You just need to learn to do constructive things with your time. And don't call me a hypocrite because I'm live streaming. I'm just saying as a genuine fact that I'm just saying this as a genuine fact that the internet. Here's something to consider. The internet can lie to you. Like, one time, the internet literally said that men can get pregnant. And I'm like, that is 100% not true. Because they can't. And if you say it's true, if you think that it's true, then you're stupid. No offense, but you're stupid. And you just don't listen to the internet. You just don't listen to people with medical degrees. You don't listen to people with a medical degree. You don't listen to people with anything that has to do with the human body. Why don't you talk to them? That's how I double check my sources. So, guys, I'm actually kind of venting. I'm actually kind of venting to you guys about, like, the real world. And I will say this the real world is not going to be the place where everyone sings Kumbaya, where everyone holds hands and runs around a fire singing Kumbaya. Nope. We all get haters, we all get people that we don't like, but what should you do about people that don't like you? Well, if you have a job and you think that posting about your employee or a customer, a rude customer is going to get your way, it's going to get you what you want, think again because when you post a snarky comment about someone, anyone, it doesn't really matter, everybody can see it. Like your mama, your daddy, your friends, your extra relatives, stuff like that. Everybody can see your stuff. Every single post that you post. Like, people can see all of it. So, even your boss can see it. So, maybe consider that the next time you post about something when you have a job. If you want to post about someone, if you want to post a snarky or mean thing about someone, then good luck keeping your job because it's a likely chance that you'll get fired. Because most jobs don't tolerate that crap. Most jobs do not tolerate that crap. I have never in my life encountered a job where somebody, someone, or something I have never in my life encountered someone or something job wise allow snarky behavior. I've never encountered something like that. If it exists, then I'm probably not looking hard enough, or I'm not looking at all because I don't care. Guys, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm just trying to tell y'all about the real world because the real world sucks. Like, some of it sucks, but not all of it. So, I guess you could say, like, keep a lookout. Keep a lookout for rude people and people that are mean and cruel or maybe creepy. I'm not going to get into that topic, but because I don't want to get a YouTube strike, but some people are creepy. If you know what I mean. Like creepy. Not like creepy like Pennywise is creepy, but you like the I don't want the P word creepy. That's what I mean. Hey, and also another thing, did you know that bullying has caused people to uh yeah. Um Bullying has caused people to leave the earth. That's the best I could put it. To get themselves off the earth. So, if you are tempted to bully someone, then keep in mind of all the victims of bullying who left the earth. Keep in mind that most people on the internet have that have been bullied before have left the earth. Whether it's in-person bullying, cyberbullying, social bullying, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You just need to be nice to people. Because nobody has done anything wrong to you. Well, when they do something wrong to you, that doesn't mean it's okay for you to do it wrong back to them. Because that makes you a follower. I've said that in one of my videos. Where how posting back about someone makes you a leader rather than a follower. I actually posted a video about that. It's still up there, by the way. Yeah, it's kind of still up there. So, anyways, if you guys want to go check out that video, then go ahead. How being a follower makes you look like an idiot. Yep. Well, I wouldn't say an idiot. I would say more likely, how making how posting back about someone makes you a follower rather than a leader. Like, here's something that leaders do. Leaders either ignore posts, well, they mostly ignore things, because that's what leaders do. Yeah, they mostly just ignore stuff. They don't post back about it because I'm just gonna throw this out there. Just because you have more subscribers doesn't really mean anything. You're just using something called abuse of power. You are just using your abuse of power to get people to hate other people. Like, just because you have more subscribers does not mean anything. Well, just because, yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean anything. Just because you have more subscribers doesn't really mean anything. Because subscriber count is just a number. Subscriber counts are just numbers. Yep. And also, when you post about someone who is a smaller content creator than you, I would count that as abuse of power. So maybe consider that for the next time that you want to post about someone who is a smaller content creator than you, that you're using your abuse of power. You are using your abuse of power to spread hate. All right. I don't know what to do about the I gotta draw like there. Woo! That was a lot of talking, and also my ear hurts for some reason. Anyways, I think I'm done for now. I may stream later today, but don't hold your breath because I might not. Anyways, I hope you like my piece of art, and I hope you enjoyed my little talk with you guys about abuse of power and how the real world works and stuff like that. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.